Sound like Pacquiao trying to hit a lick, you know what I mean? But Pacquiao not Pacquiao no more. It's tough to go against him in this situation because if it was some years ago, Pacquiao would beat Barrios. But right now, Barrios, with his momentum, might around and beat Pacquiao up.
Two questions. One is, should he be fighting again? And at the end of the day, if he's good enough to beat everybody outside of the top 20 in the world, then why not?
Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao has sparked excitement in the fight community after leaked footage showed him training and sparring ahead of his comeback match against Mario Barrios. At 46, the ex-champion in 8 divisions appears sharp, locked in, and impressively quick going against his age and critics. The clips highlight Pacquiao's famous speed, slick footwork, and rapid punches, leading to buzz about whether he still belongs at the top. Supporters everywhere are eager to see how the boxing icon performs in his return, adding fuel to the growing talk around his comeback.
Hi there guys, welcome to Red Corner Boxing. So Manny Pacquiao returns to the ring against Mario Barrios according to rumours today. This is going to happen in July of this year. WBC have apparently sanctioned it. What's your thoughts on this, guys? Let us know in the chat.
Boxing star Manny Pacquiao is getting ready to return to the ring at age 46. Set to face Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight belt this July, ending a 4-year break. WBC head Mauricio Suleiman confirmed the bout, marking a full-circle moment for Pacquiao, who won his first major title under the same organization at flyweight. While his 2024 exhibition fight with Japan's Rukia Eno failed to impress, Pacquiao remains hopeful, reminding fans of his 2019 win over Keith Thurman and that he hasn't taken much punishment recently. His last real bout was a 2021 defeat to Yordenis Ugas.
Barrios is the WBC champion, so who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. There's a final elimination taking place in North Africa, New Guinea, with Chisoko. And there's just many interests in the division. It's a great weight category.
I didn't know about Manny Pacquiao, so is this something is it out there? I've not seen anything about this.
Yes, it was released, PBC. Manny Pacquiao first title was the flyweight WBC, and he wants to retire as WBC champion.
Barrios, now 29, has kept busy, taking the WBC interim belt in 2023 and becoming full champion after Terence Crawford vacated. With a 29-1 record, Barrios last held onto his title in a close draw with Abel Ramos. No official challenger is set for the WBC welterweight belt. Pacquiao's comeback has drawn major attention, with many wondering if he still has what it takes. His return is fueled by a wish to end his career with one final win. Coach Greg Hackett didn't hold back, doubting Pacquiao's chances and calling the fight risky. His comments reflect larger concern over older athletes facing dangerous opponents. Hackett warned this fight could harm both Pacquiao's health and his legacy. Barrios trainer Bob Santos also spoke recently, saying his fighter is ready for big challenges. He explained past delays with Pacquiao came from the Filipinos' political schedule, but added the match might still happen if things fall into place.
People are asking what's going on. Are the rumors true? Is it possibly Spence? Is it Pacquiao? Who is Mario Barrios sharing the ring with next?
You know what? He's put himself in a great position through hard work. He's a tremendous story when he turned pro and what he's been able to accomplish being a 2-time world champion. And I always told everybody, he fights all comers. When we fought Gervonta Davis, all my hats off to Gervonta Davis. But it was very difficult for us to make the weight. We were going to move up in weight. They presented us, with this opportunity, and he said, I'll bite down for it one more time. And then from there, obviously we had a tough loss, but it was a competitive fight. And his first fight at 147 pounds, he goes on and takes on Keith Thurman. No tune-ups, no getting used to the thing. Goes at that point is about as.
Many boxing experts think Pacquiao's return is more about making money than winning fights. Even though his retirement was decent, it felt unfinished. And a big fight with Barrios brings both cash and the chance to relive old glory. Even though he's older and not active, Some believe that even a weak Pacquiao could beat many young fighters. His talent and experience still make him dangerous. Still, his last match with Yordenis Ugas was a concern. He looked slower and less energetic. Facing a younger, stronger opponent like Barrios who knows how to manage range and strike cleanly could be risky. Barrios is part of boxing's new wave. He might not be elite, but he's tough enough to trouble Pacquiao. Experts believe Barrios could even knock him out. Still, Pacquiao's power off in the last skill to fade might give him a chance if he lands a strong left. The match is risky, but not unwinnable. It's a mental and physical challenge for a legend trying to beat time. Critics think Pacquiao will earn from this fight, but a victory may not come. At 45 and inactive for years, he's clearly lost speed and stamina. His last fight showed trouble keeping up with a quicker rival. Barrios, meanwhile, is active and in his prime, able to control space, stay focused, and hit accurately. He's not seen as a superstar, but he's still a real danger to an aging Pacquiao. Some say this fight is more about business than fairness. Pacquiao may gain money and media attention, but most believe he won't win. For many, this return could end in disappointment, not a perfect ending.
Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Let me tell you something. Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios. Not really sure what the hell's going on here. WBC is doing their thing to take care of Pacquiao. They ain't worried about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney bullshit. They looking at trying to breathe life back into the 147-pound division. So Manny Pacquiao's getting another opportunity. Let me tell you something. Pacquiao should be the A side. The man bring a whole country. Barrios ain't quite doing that. But to come out here and think Manny Pacquiao is just going to get in here and put the bing-bings on Barrios, I understand having the mindset and remember what Manny Pacquiao was. He's not that, people. So if you ask me, him fighting Barrios, who wins? I got to give the edge to Barrios. But as far as who's going to win financially, it's Manny Pacquiao. Barrios gets some dough too, but it's Manny Pacquiao. That's it.
The thought of Pacquiao facing Mario Barrios has drawn strong backlash from fans and insiders, many calling it unfair to the sport. At its core, it feels like a money-making plan, not a fair fight between equals. Pacquiao, a future Hall of Famer, a boxing legend, is now 46 and hasn't boxed since losing to Yordenis Ugas in 2021. That match showed signs of slowing down, worse reflexes, less energy, and off timing. Barrios, on the other hand, is younger, currently active, and naturally bigger. He's still rising and has enough skill and size to trouble any older fighter. Matching him with a long-retired Pacquiao looks more like a pay-per-view grab than real competition. Making it a title bout only adds to the issue. Letting a retired boxer jump the line because he's famous damages boxing's ranking system. It feels unfair to younger fighters who earned their spot through hard work. Groups like the WBC are being accused of having to standard strict with unknown fighters, but bending rules for big names like Pacquiao. Critics say if boxing keeps choosing money and fame over fairness and safety, it sends the wrong message. Back in early 2024, Pacquiao's return started making headlines again. News came out that he was training for a big exhibition against Muay Thai icon Buakaw Banjamik. Planned for April 20th, the fight was to mix boxing and Muay Thai under special conditions, meant to highlight skill while reducing risk. But it wasn't just a fight, it was a business deal with a $25 million purse. It showed the huge money possible, especially in Asia, where both men are stars. For Pacquiao, it was a big payout without needing a pro match. For Buakaw, it was a shot to share the ring with a global legend. While critics question its fairness, fans saw it as a special meeting of defying greats.
You know, Buakaw's style is good for the Muay Thai sports, and I don't know that boxing is different than Muay Thai, and you know we're going to fight in boxing, so you know what I'm talking about. It's hard for him to adjust without using legs like that. So it just you know, you need to train hard and work hard because it's hard to. It's very hard to focus. I got a big round of applause for Manny.
Pacquiao's return plans took a hit during his exhibition match. With Japanese fighter Rukia Eno on July 28, 2024, he was first set to face Chihiro Suzuki, but a last-minute switch brought in a taller, younger fighter named Ampo. At 6 feet tall, Ampo used his height to keep Pacquiao at range, landing clean strikes that tested the legend's defense. Pacquiao used footwork to close in, but had trouble breaking Ampo's guard, especially early on. He later said the last-minute change and soft ring mat made it hard to move, and that he was only at 60% due to poor training. His advisor Sean Gibbons agreed, saying Pacquiao hadn't prepared well. The fight ended in a draw, as there were no judges, but fans and experts were unsure about his readiness for a real return. Many are urging Pacquiao to rethink his plan to challenge WBC champ Barrios, despite mixed performances in exhibitions. Recent training videos from early 2025 have reignited interest. The clips show Pacquiao moving quickly, hitting hard, and using footwork that reminds people of his younger days. Observers were impressed by his form, fueling talk of a full return. He's been training hard with longtime coach Freddie Roach, who praised his sparring. In one session, Pacquiao even scored the knockdowns in 10 rounds, reminding fans of his prime. That's led to new rumors of a comeback, with Barrios possibly being the next opponent. Advisor Gibbons said the fight could happen by mid-2025, depending on Pacquiao's other goals, including running for Senate in the Philippines.
Don't shadow boxing like that.
Yeah, it's lazy, right? Just kind of.
Yeah, when you do the shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that in habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like.
Woo! Woo!
Like that.
The speed is still there. Woo!
Is bigger than me. It's too big for me, and the floor mat is different to boxing because in boxing just a little bit, but in MMA like so it's hard to move with wet shoes. So, but it's good. Good experience. We gave a good action fight to the fans. Elbow is about my backhead is like is swelling a little bit because his elbow, like when he punch, like he can move, he can punch. The thing is he can be a boxer. He can be a boxer, but in his weight division there's a lot of also a good fighter in his weight division, like a bigger guy. It's that's right. It's really surprising to me that the
Fight promoter Ben Shalom has spoken out about his concern over Manny Pacquiao returning to boxing, highlighting the serious risks involved. He warned about the health dangers older boxers face with stepping back into the ring. Shalom said, "It's tough to say no as a promoter, but if you're already wealthy, staying healthy is more important." He compared this to legends like Muhammad Ali, who hurt their health by fighting too long. He pointed out that many fighters can't walk away because they miss the attention and excitement. Still, Shalom insisted that long-term health should matter more than one final big moment. Though Pacquiao is a legend aiming for a last fight, Shalom and others believe it's not worth risking everything. They hope he stays retired to protect both his health and his legacy.
Thank you to Manny Pacquiao. Unbelievable career that we may never have a career like that again. I want you to take with you when it comes to Manny Pacquiao is moments. By taking themselves out of a comfort zone, challenging themselves. And Manny Pacquiao is a dinosaur when it last of a dying breed. We're not going to see too many fighters like this ever again. And Pacquiao is going to be the type of fighter that we tell our kids about. Pacquiao has 20 wins, greater than some of your favorite fighters' best win. Manny Pacquiao has 3 Hall of Fame careers in one, winning legit titles in 8 different weight classes. Pacquiao's legacy will age better and better and better. Times go on and on and on. A fighter like Floyd Mayweather, I think his legacy will diminish a little bit. Salute to Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest of all time.
Training alongside Manny Pacquiao greatly influenced George Kambosos Jr., helping him grow into a top-level boxer. They spent over 150 rounds sparring through 3 title runs, giving Kambosos a rare look at elite fighting. He saw Pacquiao's serious discipline, tireless workouts, and mental grit qualities Kambosos now uses in his own path. He picked up not just physical skills, but also the value of quick moves, smart plans, and fast thinking in the ring. He also experienced the life of a champion, joining Pacquiao on tough runs, intense drills, and sparring wars. These moments strengthened his body and mind, teaching him what success really takes. Kambosos says he's deeply thankful for training with Pacquiao, calling it a major reason for his rise in the lightweight class. With the Pacquiao-Barrios fight getting closer, fans are ready to watch experience clash with youth and legacy meet hunger, win or lose. Pacquiao's comeback shows his deep love for boxing and his fire to stay great.